Well, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Back up at camp today, and as you can see, my boy is he's learning a little bit of firecraft for me today, and do a little bit of cooking as well. I've put in a bit of a pork joint. It's only a small one, it's not very big, 750 grams I think it is. And I'm gonna attempt to make the pork and have a bit of pork that's been pulled. If that fails, we'll just eat it straight out from the cheese buns. I'm also going to make some type of onion and tomato relish, a little bit of paprika, salt and pepper, that type of thing really. And then we're just going to have a mooch about and spend some quality time with the boy. I'm just making my way back to camp now. There's some lovely scenes of autumn around. The light that shines through onto these lovely oranges and greens is beautiful, it really is beautiful. You can probably just see those tree lines there, it's just gorgeous. There's the shot through the field. And the colours coming off the trees there, it's even better, it's lovely. I mean, it's late, it's coming on to late autumn, but I still feel like there's bags of time left down here for it. And when I see images from up north, some of my photography friends, it seems to just be a dying of autumn. Autumn hasn't caught down this pocket of the South Downs, but it's lovely. Anyway, I'm just going to make my way back into camp now. There's loads of it. Pick it back up.
It's literally, it generally looks like it.
It is, yeah. Different game, isn't it, when you want a ferro rod? You need more patience, more time.
Why don't you just use something easier to use then?
Because sometimes it's fun to use it this way. Yeah, bit more there. Put the ferro rod there. Use the bigger one. Where's the big bad boy? It's in that bag. This little one's alright. It doesn't throw with much heat. And then use the back of this knife to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, nice and slow. Hold that thing. Get it on the.
Am I pressing hard or soft?
You can press hard if you want. There you go. You have fire. Let's do that just there. Let that burn away a little bit, because that is going to take hold because of the resin. And that. And start putting some of that on top.
Yeah?
Yeah. So just feed it. The more tinder you feed it, the bigger the fire will get. Smash it on top.
This is just about the size we had yesterday.
Is it? Yeah. You can get this one. My last video, this one's massive.
This is going to start catching, isn't it? It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's right. Just chuck it on. It'll only get. It's all got a bit burnt anyway. So. Ooh, this is again. Beautiful.
We take this off because it's like really flammable. I mean, it's made of polyester, isn't it? So you should put some lo-fi as the background music in the videos because it would sound like it's cool.
I did have one song, it was really awesome. I still have it. And you want to do is get the bundle and set it on fire by holding it. Don't put it down don't put it on the pile just yet because it'll suffocate it.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of breeze around. So this stuff will catch fire and then you can let it rest and then it'll just shoot up. And if you want to go and get some more of that over there, you just pile that on top. Yeah, that's it. Your knife?
Be easy with the knife.
Just well, the fire's roaring. I'm going to put the kettle on now for a nice cup of coffee. Got plenty of wood. And there's some wood underneath my dry store anyway. But it's nice to get that going. Ollie did good there. So I'm just going to get the coffee going and then afterwards let the embers settle down a little and I'm going to start making, well, start prepping anyway, the food for later because that joint's probably going to take some time to finish off. What's that?
Thought I could break it with my foot, but...
Yeah, don't break it, it's the seat.
Huh?
Don't break it, it's the seat.
No, not that.
Oh, what?
I took the seat off, put the log on it. Thought I could break it with my foot. But I turned out no.
Yeah.
The
You'll
whole
bite that.
tree is moving.
Yeah, it's dead though. Look at all this fat wood here, though.
Is that what you're sawing off? It looks at seems. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this goes the right way.
Dangery! Ah! Dangery! Ah! Dangery! Ah! Dangery!
Right, now that the coffee's boiling away, the cowboy coffee in a moment, we're going to just show you the ingredients of today's food. So here we got some tomatoes. This is the big small gammon joint that we have, which is, I think I just sort of already said, 750 grams, which is a good size. In here we got pumpkin, which I forgot to say about. Got some tomatoes. So what I think I might do is tomatoes, onion and a bit of pumpkin for a bit of relish. Potatoes for the chips. And I'm going to cook the meat inside of there, a bit of tin foil around it, and then it'll act as some type of oven. And then we'll try to pull the pork if we can and stick it all in these cheese buns. That's the hope anyway. And then we've got a bag full of paprika, a bit of oil, and some of the Montreal steak, which I might add to it, a bit of salt and pepper as well. All depends really. So I'm just going to prepare this now.
Who's following me? He's dead. He's actually dead.
He's awesome, isn't he? Use it.
In the plastic.
Right, put that out there. I'm going to braise it in that first. So I need to get this really hot. So we'll stick that on there. Get that super hot. And then add a little bit of oil to it. And then I'm going to just braise the meat off a little, because along this side there's a big lump of skin and fat. And then the meat's just beautiful, and some nice veins through there as well. So I'm just going to braise it all off. And once I've done that, I'm going to stick it in the zebra billy can. So put it somewhere not too hot, because otherwise it will just burn it. But it should be fine. There we go. Just brown that skin off there, and I'll brown the rest of it off. take that off, I don't know what that is. Let that cook there.
Is it just on the road? It's just like basically my nan.
Your nan?
It's like past and like, at least it's like past my ankle.
Hello. So while we're cooking the food, we've got a little visitor coming in. Mr. Goat. And to move the camera over here, you might just see him. Just there's the turkey, he's come along for a little nose. He's a gorgeous creature, really is. Some of the chickens have come over as well, but they're just hidden behind. He's coming closer and closer to come and see what's going on. It's quite funny, really. Right, I'm going to get some of these vegetables going now. I'll chop them up, stick them on the fire. And roasted, because I can hear that pork and it sounds delicious. Get rid of the skins. With the first layer. You don't need to be Chef Gordon Ramsay about this. Chop the ends off. Sounds like it's cooking away in there nicely though. Skillet just on the fire there. You can use white onions if you don't like red onions, it's not a problem, I just prefer the red. I don't prefer them when they go in your eye though. That was like neat onion juice in my eye. Give these a shot, just a slice. Break the onions down a bit, stick a bit of oil in there. Bit of salt and pepper, not too much though.
That will warm up there, won't it?
Yeah, it should do. I've got some tomatoes, just going to make these quarters. Trusty spoon. Just going to break those down until they're really soft. I don't want them cooked too hard, just nice and soft. And what I'm going to do is add a little bit of mozzarella steak to it for a bit of flavour. Give them a bit of a stir. And I'm going to check on the pork. Just check that out in there. The fat's all rendered in there nicely. What I'm going to do is cut that down because it's not cooking as fast as what I thought. I'm going to cut that down. So before I do that with the meat, just going to flesh out. Add a bit to the relish in there. Cut over there. Never know, we might have some pumpkin seeds grow into plants at some point, unless the squirrels get them first. I'm just going to cut some of that flesh out. Notice it's not very fleshy, this particular one anyway. I thought it would be. Still, a bit of pumpkin going in there, which is nice. I've never actually cooked with pumpkin before, so this is a bit of a first for me. do there. Stir. Now what I'm going to do is just cut this into pieces because it's not quite cooked all the way through. Finish it off in the skillet. Water in that. Pumpkin is delicious actually. Just had a big bit. Could have been cooked for a little bit longer, but we got 2 big pumpkins at home. I'm going to make a pumpkin pie. Sweet one.
You get James around here. And I've got a song on. I'll show you that Joji's album.
I don't know if your coffee will be warm now.
It's a bit of a weird lunch.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I know, because at this point it's just onions in the bun.
Yeah, but it's onions, tomato. That's the relish, really. If you had burgers, you put that on the top.
Yeah, but at this point, there's no more gammon or pumpkins. It's just onion in a bun. That's what I mean. And I think they taste better uncooked in burgers.
Yeah.
They got more juice in them rather than kind of just around them. And they snap, so it's another texture in it.
My verdict on pumpkin is delicious. Do you want some more? Sure.
Yeah.
That's my first time trying pumpkin, and it's really tasty. It's got a kind of a potatoey kind of texture to it. woods are beautiful this time of year. It's great to walk through them. With lovely oranges. And this is the cuckoo tree. It's got so many holes in it from as low as my height here all the way to the top virtually. And on this side there's some more on that side, around the other side. In fact there's some holes over on that tree there as it comes over. Just walking through the gate there. Those lovely yellows of the birches that are popping through there. Such a lovely colour. It's a bit hazel there. There's a birch. There's the paper birch that sits on the edge of the pond, which I'll take you to now. Then you got this beautiful tree. Now I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a type of maple or I don't know. Maybe you can help identify that because I don't know what that is. This is the duck pond. No ducks around at the moment. This is the paper birch. There's three there. Bit one there, and then there's this one there. And these were beautiful during the summertime. And now look at them during the autumn, even better. Fantastic, really. Big bonfire waiting to be burnt. Just come around that side because I quite like the composition of this. Just using my phone for a bit of composition. Just get those in the way. Beautiful. I don't particularly want to shoot direct into the sun. The sun's kind of about here on the screen. Lovely. Take you for a little shot over at the fields over here because the field over this way is just beautiful. I think there was corn or something in it before it all came and got taken down. The stream continues around this way. You can see that. Runs all the way along, all the way around, straight down to the bottom of the property, then into what is effectively the road at the bottom there. There's a second woodland up there, and I've actually been in here. Last time I came up here I walked through. I didn't record it, but I came through here, had a look, and it stretches whole length of the field that way to a kind of dog leg shape and then around on the other side. So it's about, it's not as wide as it is long. I'll come over that way a bit more. This is the corner of the property. And you can see there you go, that's the end of it just here. And then there's just fields that stretch around that way, sort of around that top part. Another part of the stream here as it runs through. It's a very gentle trickling one. It's quite beautiful. Oops, more tea, Vicar. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Can't get any better than that. There's the big old bonfire ready to go. These lovely trees. It's good to see them. And this is the path that runs back towards camp. Camp is just over there to my left. You can see my son there now. And that's way, there's another way you can go back around through the orchard of hazel trees. And you can see the gate where you're not welcome. Lovely. It's quite a nice little space behind the camp. I might see if I can start to use this for something, because it's quite a nice wide open area. And there's a few trees, but there's a bit of space here. Loads of moss. In fact, I began to cover the moss on that part of the shelter there. Random horse. That's the back of the shelter there. It's actually slipped down a little, but there's the moss at the top. So anyway, I'm going to pack up now and head off. Gorgeous. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this latest video. Hope to see you on the next one. Should be out soon. Just taking some more photographs somewhere. Just waiting for the weather to clear up at night time, because I like going out for my nighttime photographs. Hopefully try and capture some Milky Way, stars, that type of thing. So yeah, again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next video.
They're very bizarre. They've got like weird sideways pupils.
Yeah, like cats.
They're like the opposite. It's very clear now, isn't it?
It's gonna